You had a black couple that was doing work from home, and they've been having a problem with a Karen ever since she moved into their building, even though this area has been predominantly populated by black people. Let's go ahead and roll this clip.
6 months ago, a white woman moved into my predominantly black suburban apartment complex. Today, my fiance and I were swatted. We were both working, we both work remote, we were both in meetings at the time. And I'm in the living room with my dog, and something piques her interest at the door. And it could be anything. Sometimes Amazon will deliver a package and they will launch the package at the door. But this time my dog jumps off the couch and she immediately starts barking. And I do not have a Sir Barks a Lot type of dog. She is normally very quiet. So if she is barking, there's something very much bothering her. I run over to the door, and before I could even get to the door, I notice the handle jiggling. Somebody is trying to key into the apartment. I look out the peephole and I see a sea of police officers. You know what? I don't even got to paint the picture for you. This is what I see. Can you open the door? I'm like, what's happening? I have a dog. I need to put her away before I open the door. And he's like, no, you need to open the door right now. I'm not about to open the door and risk my dog getting shot because she is going to pull up on you. So I enter the bedroom. I immediately am like, babe, there's a ton of cops suited and booted up at the door. I don't know what the is going on. So my fiance comes out. I open the door just a crack, guns, shields, everything right in my face. And I'm like, what's happening? What is going on? Can you take a step back? We need you to put your hands up. I am the most vulnerable that I have ever been in my life at this moment. So immediately, my defenses are up. You cannot think my dog is bugging the out. So immediately I'm like, there are no gunshots here. I haven't heard a thing. I haven't even heard a loud noise that could be mistaken for a gunshot. The cop explains to me that a neighbor called and said that they heard 2 gunshots come from my apartment or the apartment right next door to mine, considering that I'm actively working. He lets us know that there's really nothing else that he needs to do moving forward or nothing else that he expects from us moving forward, and that only the information that he's given us is all that he can give. But I tie it back to another situation that happens with the white woman that recently moved in, and immediately my brain starts turning.
Let me tell y'all something. That's that colonizer that's in them. When they come places, they can't just come in and get along with people and work with people. No, I have to go in and oppress you. I have to go in and dominate the location. I have to make you tiptoe around me because I am an oppressor. I am a colonizer. I tell people that they cannot get along with nobody. And it's not that people don't want to get along with them. It's that it's automatically on autopilot to go do different things to different people that had nothing to do with them like that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the issue, and that's the biggest problem that we see even today. You look at places like South Africa, for instance. They're over there in South Africa, and they still causing problem in the ruckus. No matter where they go, they cause that, especially when it comes to us as black people. Now, they use this swatting to try to use the police a lot of times to harm black people. And sometimes that has happened when black people have lost their lives. Glad nothing happened with this incident, but come on, that sort of stuff needs a law passed where they take them to jail to do things like that, because you put the police in harm's way too. At the same time, a person don't know if somebody's an intruder or whatever the case may be, and something could even happen to a police officer. So that kind of stuff people need to go to jail for, and they'll put a stop to that, but they don't want to put a stop to it. But that's going to have to change, because America's changing on a good day. It's changing. And whether people like it or not, it's changing. I know some of you like her is kicking and screaming about the change, but it's happening, and there's nothing you could do about it. So you need to go learn to get along with people who don't look like you, or you're going to have an extreme difficult time in the new America, because it's just about arrived and it's already here. But that's why a lot of them are very desperate right now. They're extremely desperate. And I'm here for it. I told you I'm here for it, because this is a good time to live, because you literally see in their world slowly coming to an end about how they can just do some things to black people and also other groups of people too. That's why they're so desperate right now. Oh, they're desperate. But either you get along with people, or you just not gonna have a great time in America, because people are gonna remember what you did when you was in control, and they're gonna do the exact same thing to you as you did to all the other people.